Hello Libra, and welcome to your August 2016 General Tarot Card Read. Dee here along with my dear friend Miss Lucy.
Hello.
First off, we'd like to say thank you so much for all of your support that you've given us, your subscribes, your likes, your comments, the emails we've received. We've been overwhelmed this month. It's been a really good month, but we'd like to thank you for all the support and just keep it up, and we'll keep on sending what we can for you guys too. So thank you so much. Now, for those of you that are new, we're going to do this introduction. Hopefully in the next few months I won't have to do it as much either. But what we do is I do a read, Lucy does a read, and then we do a combined read together. This gives you 3 different reads to pick from, see which one resonates with you. Now again, these are general reads.
Yep.
So if it doesn't resonate with you, one of these 3 reads doesn't, then please look at your rising, your sun, and your moon sign also, so that you get an idea as to what works with you. We pull oracle cards to kind of reinforce the read or to bring an extra message in. For you guys, we picked 2 this month. And then we have cards that we use from your year-long one for the month of August that we use as the pull-in for the month. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with Lucy's read first.
My drawing is the 8 of Pentacles. Now the 8 of Pentacles, as you can see, he's working industriously at his craft. The person is, I should say. So the message here is to be prudent and organized, and success is like the likely outcome for you for your long-term goal. That's the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Cups. Now cups, as we know, are about emotions. The 6 is about past memories, associations, reminiscent, apology and return. It covers quite a bit of area there. So the indicators here that perhaps a past memory is affecting your life now, your efforts and your actions. And what is recommended here is that you carefully assess how this memory or a situation is influencing your present, okay? And if need be, let go of the old ideas and the past associations so that you can have a better, a more balanced now, a happier and more contented now that you're living in this present, okay? And then we have the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords can be about a knight's energy, quite a bit of energy. It could be about conflicts. And this is a sword, so it's about your thought processes here. As you can see, the owl, which represents wisdom, is sitting up in the branch of the tree. It can be about something unexpected, something that you didn't realize was going on. It can be a little destructive at times, because this knight is a truly questing knight. He goes out. He's ready for action. He's focused. He's committed. The person, excuse me, I'm using the masculine, but it could be a woman. The person is committed, and they've got their eyes set on their query, okay? At this time, you may know exactly what you're going to do and exactly how you're going to do it. The caution here is being so single-minded with your goal in sight that you don't pay attention to what's going on around you or the people around you. And in doing that, you could miss new developments in the situation. So, okay, you know what you want, you're going after it, that's all well and good, but pay attention to the people around you also. Don't neglect them. Don't neglect the situation and what's happening. You could miss something very important. Now we have the Emperor. Again, this is masculine energy. The Emperor is the father figure. His actions are mostly external compared to the Empress, which hers are internal, okay? He is rational, authoritative, and he could be a more experienced hand if it's needed in a situation. So the message here is one of a healthy, stable existence, a stability in your life, to create an environment that allows you to put your best forward, your best self forward. It's to seek a well-functioning order in your life, whichever arena it's in, whether it's your home, it's your work, it's studies, it's your charity, it's whatever it encompasses. The caution here is to seek order just for order's sake. That can be stifling, not liberating. You're wanting to liberate yourself so that you can put yourself, your best self, forward. Okay. And the Two of Cups. Cups are about emotion. So cups, this 2 represents partnership, a commitment, a friendship, love, any kind of relationship that leads to a union of some sort. It doesn't have to be marriage. It can be in work. It can be, I don't know, study partner, somebody you get along with really well. So you're both headed in the same direction and you just click. That's what that means to me. Yeah. So the message is here, whether this is a business or romantic situation, is potential for growth to create something very special in a relationship. The caution here is to move forward if all of the elements to create this relationship are there, if you sync with the other person, okay? The caution here is, yeah, again, don't lose this opportunity. Take advantage of it. Enjoy it. If it's there for you and it matches and mashes well together, then enjoy it. It could be a very long-term partnership. And the Tower. The Tower is dramatic change. It's loss. It can even be ruin. There's also a new start. It can be abrupt and jarring, as you can see here, the lightning striking. And it's usually caused from something that is unforeseen by you, something that is unknown to you. So it's a flash of truth, a flash of insight that comes to you. So your decision, one of your decisions here is how you're going to face it. Are you going to face it with grace? Because change is coming. It's going to come. That's what the card means. It doesn't have to necessarily be so dramatic that it shakes your foundation, but it could. It could very well shake you to your very core. So how will you face this? Will you face it with grace and courage? That's your decision to make. But don't let fear or pain hold you back from the changes that you need to make. To rebuild, you have to move forward. Don't sit in the now. Don't stagnate. That's not what your life is for. It's for growth, development, balance, harmony, all the good things. Okay?
So ending up the month with quite a bang.
Yes, quite a bang.
Unfortunately. But that's okay. Sometimes we need to have
Yes.
that to move forward in our lives.
Unfortunately, we do.
All right, now we're going to go ahead
have
and...
a lot of energy pulled into that from the Knight and the Emperor, and even the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is it's potentially a very positive card. This can help you when it comes to the decisions you have to make with the Tower, because you will have to make them. Life is not going to stand still for you. It doesn't work that way.
Mm-mm. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do my read. The card that I used for pull-in is the Two of Pentacles. Now, the Two of Pentacles is all about your ups and downs. It's harmony through changes, energy, and mood. It's juggling your finances. It can be juggling your resources. It can be just work versus play, all that kind of stuff. But I think that's just kind of the mood for the month, is you're going to be doing a lot of juggling with everything that's going on in your life. The first card that I pulled is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is about assessment. Now, if you look at her, she is looking up at the tree, trying to decide what she's going to harvest, what she's not. This is a time at the beginning of the month where you'll be thinking about what you're going to do for yourself with your money matters and different things too. It's about waiting for the right time and the right place to make the decisions that you need to make, and when it comes to your finances and your different resources that are available to you. So take that time to really contemplate what it is you want to do with your life when it comes to your finances, whether or not you want to spend the money here, whether or not you want to give the money there, if you want to give of yourself here, or if you need to say, no, I need to not do that, you know, this time. Don't be afraid to take that time and to figure that out for yourself. The next card I pull again is the Tower, and it's funny, Libra, because the fact that Lucy got it in her spread, I got it in mine, and it's going to be, of course, in the combined. But I really think that this month is going to have a lot of changes for you this month for you, Libra. So the Tower is, and one of the things that I like to say, and Lucy had said it a while back, is that it's a constructive deconstruction. And what this does is the Tower brings about a change to our belief system, and whether it's with people, whether it's about with our money matters, whether it's about our work, it just brings you a whole new way of looking at things. And there's going to be something that happens at the beginning of the month where you're going to be looking at, and because of the other cards, looking at your money matters and your relationships and your resources. And it's going to kind of shake you to the core, but you'll be able to pick up and move forward because the next cards that I've got for you too. But even though this is kind of scary to come to, and it is a major arcana, you know, forewarned is forearmed. You need to be prepared for it. I really think it's probably going to happen, but I don't think it's going to be as devastating. Like she said, it's going to be as devastating as you make it.
Yes.
It's going to be.
I mean, it's fairly goodly aspected, is both,
Yeah.
both of the towers are. They really
Right.
are. You have your knight, you have the emperor, the energy, the partnership there, the potential for good things.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, in her read, and then in mine, it's aspected well too. So we'll go to the next card. So the next card that I pulled is, again, the Two of Pentacles. So it's all about that juggling and that up and down. And the thing about this card, and this is the cards I originally pulled with, and but he's enjoying himself. He's having a good time. So just kind of enjoy what's coming your way, because even though you've had that kind of shakeup, you still got good things going on in your home life. You've got the things good things going on with your money situation, and it's just a matter of watching your ship come in and having fun at the time. Heck, some of them, somebody's going to go have a fun time at the beach, maybe even a cruise, which will be kind of cool. The next card I pulled is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about celebration. And I think that juggling and all that, even though that you've had the change at the beginning, it's going to turn into a good thing. You're going to have time of celebration with family and friends. You're going to be able to enjoy the work that you do and turn it into a thing with hospitality and community to the people that you care about.
Right.
So it's going to benefit you in the long run. Take that time to really spend the time with people that you care about. It's okay to celebrate once in a while. If you're working too much all the time and you don't take the time to spend time with your friends, it's hard on you. You need a little bit of that socialization, Libra, even though, you know, there are times where it's important to be alone, but this time it's telling you need to spend time with your family and friends and enjoy it. The last card I pulled is the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is a really good card. It talks about teamwork. It talks about celebration. And I think that for some of you, there's going to be a coming together in love relationships and also in work relationships too. It's going to give you guys a chance to really work on that with your relationships, and it's going to be a good thing. It's going to bring about completion in relationships. There's going to be some celebration. There's also going to be some plans that have made, and they're going to start to come to fruition. It's going to happen. So it's a good way to end up the month for you. You're going to have that time with family and friends, and then see these teamwork and all these things that you've worked toward to come to completion, which is good. So don't stress out about the changes that are coming.
No.
I think for her read and my read, they've both been they're good aspected. They're sandwiched between stuff or around stuff that's really good. So now we're going to do the combined read, and then we'll go into the oracle cards, because which I thought was interesting. We'll get into that. So the combined read for the month.
Those Pentacles.
Yeah. It's juggling your work in your life, and then it's also, you know, being diligent about what you do and really looking at your craft. And so take the time this month to really spend and things on your craft, but also work on stuff for you. You know, do the little things that make you, little projects and stuff that make you happy. Take the time to do that, and don't get so caught up in your work that you're not spending the time for yourself to spend with family and friends. When you take the Six of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, of course, is about nostalgia and going back and looking at the things in your past. And the Seven of Pentacles is about assessing things. I think for some of you...
Looking at the scales. Weighing.
Right.
So.
And I think for you guys, there's going to be some... definitely looking at the things that happened to you in your past and assessing whether or not what you want to keep and what you want to put away. You know, and it's okay to do that. Sometimes we have to do that in our lives to clear out our lives, is say, okay, this works and this doesn't, this works, this doesn't. So don't be afraid to take the time to assess it and keep the good things for yourself. The Knight of Swords with the Tower. there's a lot of energy. This when you put these two together, it's a makes it a little bit more energetic than just a regular change. And I think a lot of it's going to have to do with your mind, thought process. There's going to be a lot of energy behind it. Some of the stuff that's going to happen is going to really kind of make you rethink how you used to think. And don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to take a different change, because something has not been working this whole time. You've been either telling yourself something you shouldn't have and believing it, and now all this stuff's got to come down. It's going to change.
Pay attention to what's going on around you, not just your quest, okay? Not just the long-term goal. Pay attention to the now also.
And even with the changes, there's a specific reason for it.
Yep.
I keep seeing that owl. I think some stuff's going to be brought to the light that wasn't before. That was kind of dark when it comes to your thought process. Yeah. So the Emperor and the Two of Pentacles. The Emperor, very serious, very together. And then you've got the Joker here on the side, juggling the money in the other. And I think, again, this kind of just shows one side or the other. You can either be really serious and in control and setting boundaries, but then you get over here and you're like, hey, let's have a little bit of fun. We're going to juggle this. We're going to juggle that.
The caution of the Emperor is not to just have order for order's sake.
Right.
It's not, that is not liberating. That is stifling.
Right.
It's inhibiting.
So it's almost like you need to find the middle between these two. Again,
the common ground.
Lovely Libra with their balance stuff too.
The common ground.
But you do have a lot of decisions that are going to be coming your way, and just weighing them properly, but yet enjoying the time, enjoying the fun that's coming with it. Now you got the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups, a partnership, celebration. Wow, you guys are going to have a party at the end of the month, it looks like. And if for some of you, it's romance. It's possibilities of romance. In fact, I think that there's somebody that's going to meet somebody at a party type of a thing, and it's going to bring about a good union. So be open to possibilities.
Yes.
You know, if you're single and you've not really thought about doing something like this, and somebody says, hey, there's somebody here I want you to meet, go over and meet them.
Yeah.
What have you got to lose?
Nothing.
I think it's going to bring about some good for you that way. Especially if you've been looking for somebody. The Tower with the Four of Wands, and especially since we pull Lucy's and then mine second, I really feel that there's somebody that's having some problems with a marriage. There's some, because this can be also marriage and teamwork, and I really think that there's somebody that's going through, this is kind of specific, and sorry guys, I have to do this when I see it, but there's somebody that's been having marriage problems, and they're finding out some stuff, and it's shaking you to the core because it's not what you expected it to be in. We're sorry to hear that, but you need to press through, because I really think that this card will be where you'll get to eventually too. So hold on to your truth and take care of yourself. Don't be afraid to talk to people. Use your common sense. Don't let fantasy run away with you.
Move forward with courage.
Then this together, I think even though this is going for the rest of the general read, I think even though you're going to have a lot of shakeups and things in your home life are still going to be okay. What are you getting more on these two?
Well, it depends on how you handle a situation. It depends on how important the other person is to you, to tell you the truth. If it's happened before, because this could be recurrent patterns. Patterns happen all the time. And if you've had enough, you've simply had enough.
Right.
But if you still love, if there is still that bond there, perhaps trust can be rebuilt.
Right.
But it's going to take time, and somebody will pay, because there's anger. Wherever there's pain, there's usually anger. So, yeah. Not an easy decision to make.
No, it's not.
Either way.
So take care of yourself, Libra. Don't be afraid to ask for some help. Use your common sense. And what's so funny is the card that Lucy pulled, one of the oracle cards, is about, it's called Earth, but it talks about utilizing logic, reason, and common sense. And I think that this whole month is all about that for you guys, whether it comes to your money matters, whether it comes to these changes that are coming your way, whether it comes to balancing your fun and your work. You need to remember that. Use your reason, your common sense, and pull into that aspect, even though you're an air sign. But I think that really has a lot for you guys this month. So as we were doing this, I remember last month you guys had the one called Rock Bottom, which talks about going to the very bottom for you. So this next one is called Talisman that Lucy pulled, and I want her to read it to you, and it kind of, go ahead.
A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success.
So take the time this month to really look at the situation, assess what's going on. Even though you've got some changes going on, you still got a lot of good things happening. For some of you, it might be a new relationship, especially a celebration with friends. Take that time to celebrate with your friends. You need that too. Don't hide yourself away to where you're not doing that. And don't be afraid to ask for advice.
Yes.
Don't get too orderly and don't get too much fun too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seek that balance.
Right. So if you like what you've heard, go ahead and hit the like button. Thank you again, everybody, for all the support you've given us. And thank you for spending the time with us today. We appreciate it. And we will be talking to you soon next month. So walk in peace, light, and love.
Goodbye.